Hello and welcome to Caching Waves. This is a update for Rune. Real quick on the daily, looking for this 5 waves to complete up here, up around $3. Probably get resistance in this area over here, and we're currently getting a extended fifth potentially. That's the way I'm trading it at the moment. In which point this will complete 5 waves and a larger 1-2 or an A-B. Either way, we'll be expecting another 5 waves up afterwards as either the third wave or a C wave. Now down on the micro, the hourly count, I just wanted to show you this yesterday. So if you watch my video, I got out right here yesterday, somewhere in this area, up over 5-1 on the original entry, which was down in this area. Reason I got out is this looked like a completed 5 waves to me, and I thought we were going to get a slightly bigger correction than we did, down between the 38250 and the 618 of this smaller wave. What appears to happen though is we had a 1-2 here, third was here, then we got a expanded WXY correction, and that was our third wave, or third and fourth, and we're getting our extended fifth now, looking to come up to the at least 1.382 and potentially as high as the 1.618 between 256 and 278 to complete our third wave. But what was frustrating, yes, I got 5-1 on that trade, but I only got 1/3 of my fill. So I'm not even a third of the position in. It's kind of what happens sometimes, but not too frustrated. Got partially in. I'll show you that here. So this is my current position. Very frustrating. You can see I only got 942. That wasn't even a third of my position. Reason for that is we literally wicked through my buy, which was 1.876 was my buy. And you can see that in my position here, we had 1.876 right there of my buy. So I didn't even get partially filled. But that's okay. I'm still up, I don't know, 267 at the moment, but I really wanted to get all my fills. I had 1,500 at each level, the 382, 50 and the 618. I had 1,500 coins in each position, but it just took off, so that's okay. And the reason why, I just wanted to explain a little bit, the reason why I take that 382 level is exactly for this reason. So I don't chase this trade. At least I have a, sorry, on the wrong screen. The reason why I take that 382 level and not just the 50 and the 618 is for this exact reason. Because sometimes the market will just take off on you and you're like, I need to get back in, and it's up here, and what are you going to do? Buy there and put your stop there? It just gets away from you. So sometimes the fifth wave is not in, even though we count a potential 5 done. I think I had it like this, 1, 2, 3, a flat, 4, 5, but all that did was make a larger flat here, gave us our fourth wave, and off we went, right? And if you pull the fib level, remember a fourth wave is between the 382 and the 50 you'd expect it to be. We pull the pivot up, and now this is a third wave pivot. You can see we came right to that area. So that's why I take that 382 pivot always as a third of my buy. Just this way. Yes, I'm annoyed I didn't get more filled, but I'm fine with it because at least I'm in the trade. You know, this is why I do that. It's more for a mentally not freaking out and trying to just get in because the market's taking off. Okay, so now that I explained all that, now you can see we're clearly in an extended fifth wave. So we got our 1, 2, this is our 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, probably extending in the fifth again. Or this is alternatively a 1, 2, big one too, but I prefer the extended fifth wave just because this correction in our fourth came where it should. I want to taken off here. So currently at the 1-to-1 extension, you can see in green of this wave. So I expect us to come up, if we're this bullish, come down, and we'll extend up for extended fifth wave and 5 there, something like that. Looks like we have a 1, 2, 3. We're gonna have 4, and looking for 5 to chop up there. Expected areas for the third is a 1.382 and the 1.618. Those are the targets I usually target for. And if we hit the 1.618, I'd expect the fifth in the larger degree to hit the 2.236. But if we only hit the 1.382, I would add another fib. It would be the 1.764 and the 200. So based on where we pivot here, once we get our third, if we get our third, it'll change my view of where I expect the fifth wave to go in the fifth of the fifth. But as of right now, looks good. One thing I did do, these might need to get moved over a little bit. One thing I did do is as soon as this thing started to take off, I moved my stop. I think you can see that on my entry here. I moved my stop to 1.978, as you can see. And reason for that is once we took off here, if this is a 1-2, again, our fourth wave, wherever that ends, should not overlap the wave 1. So if this is a 1-2, we shouldn't come back to this level. So I am currently in profit. And if I do get stopped out, I will be in profit. So my buy was right here, targeting again between the 1.764 and the 2.236. All depends where this pivot is. But I now have 0 risk, and I'm actually going to make, based on my position fill so far, at least 75 bucks. But just sucked I didn't get a little bit more. Just wanted it to stay down there for another minute or two, but it's crazy when you get the buy literally on the wick. Sometimes happens. That's what I'm looking for, guys, to complete 5. After that, obviously making a larger ABC. Now, one alternative, again, if your stop is up at this level, you're in profit. So one thing I'm still considering, if you remember this, is this could be an A wave. This could be a flat pattern, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we could come down for 5 waves down here to make a bigger correction. And what you see highlighted in orange there is the expanded B wave area. That's where you would expect a pivot, right in this area, to make that flat pattern back to the downside before upside. So we're right in that high probability area to pivot to the downside. We're also in the area where we continue through and make our 1.618. That's the main reason why I move my stop to in profit, because if we do reject here, it would probably come down pretty fast, right? Similar to this. So I didn't want to, wanted to at least lock up the profit now that we are in profit. So that's my setups here. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll show you there's a lot of action happening in the market, so I'm going to do a bunch of videos today. All right, guys, thanks for watching.